The Bible is a book that contains information about all kinds of things, but I think it's apparently clear that the subject of the Bible is God. In fact, some have said the Bible is the self-revelation of God. He reveals himself through the Scriptures. So let me talk a little bit about one of the things that I like to think about. It's a doctrine, a teaching, a principle, a truth about God, and it's called the immensity of God. It doesn't mean God is huge, but what the immensity of God doctrine is saying is God is everywhere, at all times, and in all places. There isn't any point in the universe where he is not. But it goes on further than that, that all of God is at every point in the universe. In other words, if we went to Mars and held our finger up, the end of our finger would have all of God right there. I'm sitting here. All of God is at the end of my finger right here. So there's no place in the universe you can go where all of God is not there. I think it's an amazing thing because when I was in Thailand, I believe, I saw this. I saw the reclining Buddha. It was a statue that was reclining. It was 144 feet long. If I wanted to be close to the head of Buddha, I would have to walk down to the head end of that statue, but I wasn't close to his feet. But if I wanted to walk down and look at his feet, then I had to walk 144 feet from his head. So Buddha in that statue certainly shows us the limitations of things in space and time. But with God, every point in the universe is all of God. So what's the beauty of that? Why would I be interested in that? Well, namely, God is everywhere. Therefore, I am never far from him. God is close to his creation. He is everywhere in it. Nobody can get distant from him in the sense of this doctrine of immensity. That gives us encouragement, real encouragement, especially if we're a believer in Jesus Christ, because the Bible goes further to say that Christ, who is God, lives in us, and we live in him. You can't get any closer than that. So the question is, how do you think of God? Is he distant from you, or do you think of him as being near? Is God close to you to be a helper, or do you see him judging you? The real issue here is that God, who loves his children, is close to all of them, and all of God is there with all of his resources to benefit us.